don't know what noise that was. Oh, it's so good. I could cry. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you could call me Jen. I am a musical theatre performer and a voice teacher. And today I'm really excited because I will be reacting to and analysing GEOFF Castellucci's cover of Man of Constant Sorrow. And I'm just very excited. Yes, I do have a certain version in my head already going into this. I am a man of constant sorrow. Because that's always in my head, like, all the time. That was actually my first home free video I reacted to on my channel. Oh, memories. But today I will be jumping onto GEOFF Castellucci's version of this, so I will be, you know, popping home free's version on the side. This is a new, fresh version. Let's just listen to this. As always, this is a reaction and an analysis video, so I will be stopping and talking about the vocals. Yes, I say this all the time because I just need to let you know. So do be expecting pausing, and if you don't like the pausing, that is okay. It's not going to be for everyone, but you can click off of this video if that's not your type of thing, or equally you can go and watch the original video, as I have left the link to the original video in the description below. Please do go over and check me out on Patreon as well. There's lots of fun things happening over there. Thank you so much to those of you there already. Your support means so much to me. But another way you can support is by hitting that subscribe button, and that also means a lot because I don't know if you realised, but the number that I have currently is very close to another number, so it's very exciting. But no, in all honesty, thank you so much to those of you who do subscribe. If you haven't yet, please do click that subscribe button and the bell button to be notified anytime I post, and let's just jump onto this.
In constant sorrow all through his days, I am a man of constant sorrow. Well, I've seen trouble on my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised.
Whoa, okay, sorry, I know I could have completed that, but I didn't. Cue evil laugh. What? This was... I love how different it is already. Like, I know it's going to be anyway because it's different. It's different. I love it. It's got this joyous feel to it, which is not in the title, but we love a bit of juxtaposition. I love as well that we went straight, like there was no messing around. We went straight into the full 4 Geoffs, the Geoffettes. And I love how he puts the 4 together, like the behind the scenes of this. I am a Patreon supporter of Geoff, so I see a lot of the backstage, behind the scenes clips. Obviously, I will watch them after this because I haven't yet seen this, you know, yeah. But it's just so cleverly done. So I just love the visuals instantly. It's bright, it's like pops in your face. Anyway, let's go back to the beginning because there's a lot vocally to talk about. And also I'm very excited for this guitar.
In constant sorrow all through his days.
Cool, let's just listen to that, just focus on that. So we get that nice B major feel. And then E major resolution on this, which is just yummy. But I love the pause before the slide on days. It's very nice and pleasing.
In constant sorrow all through his days.
We get that.
I am a man of constant sorrow. Well, I've seen trouble on my days.
I like that delayed on the days. We get the nice feel, so nice connection on that. Just there's a thickness to Geoff's lower like register. Obviously, it's gonna sound great for him, feel great for him, but it's just equally, it's a joy to hear. It's just so consistent and velvety. It's just nice vocal fry onset onto the beginning of this.
I am a man of constant sorrow. Well, I've seen trouble on my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky.
And he just maintains that thickness, but I just want to point out on I, there's a little break, a little bit of an aspirate kind of when he goes up.
I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised.
And there's a bit of a spread on that place where is he on that?
The place where I
of a spread to keep that brighter, which is contrasting when he hits these lower notes where he wants to pout. There is a little bit of a spread up here, a little bit showing teeth. Perhaps, I know obviously he's singing on top of his pre-recorded vocals, but we still want to match the vowel placement when we sing. That's important too, which is actually really tricky. It's something I'm working on. But yeah, there's a slight like brightness feel to it, and a brightening tool that we can do is just showing a little bit of teeth. You know, spreading it this way as opposed to keeping it dark this way. We're threading.
To old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised. The place where he was born and raised.
Oh, I'm so glad that we focused on that part first, so I got to enjoy this I have no idea. What was nice as well is the lead Geoff. So in our light top, I want to say green, but then it doesn't look green. I don't know.
Place where
is a bit green.
I was born and raised. The place where he
There's a slide down as all the other Geoffettes come forward and shine gloriously on their harmony lines. But there's a nice, like, slow glissando down, descending slide. It's really lovely. He really takes his time with it. Really nice.
I was born and raised. The place where he was born and raised.
Yeah, so he starts on that B and then up on that E, and there's a slight glorious subharmonic level. Oh, there's a slight trail down as well. Woo! Yes.
Yeah, 4 6 long years I've been in trouble. No pleasures here on earth I've found.
Doing so many trails off of his voice in this one, which is really nice. And then like sudden, I know I'm quite used to, but it always takes me by surprise every time when he's just like da 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 da. He comes up here. It's just like one low note comes out and then he goes back up. That's so nice. We're getting a little bit of an acting, kind of like the way down cover that he did was quite actory. I mean, all of his songs have very storytelling. He's really good at portraying the story and, you know, telling us this, like, you know, singing the story to us, really making us believe. But this B-roll is really nice. We get a little bit of the a bit more acting without the singing. There's this like ascending dip up onto this lead vocal line, again from our main Geoff with the light green top shirt. Really nice.
Yeah,
so good.
4 6 long years I've been in trouble. No pleasures here on earth I've found.
On earth I found. So good. And there's slight oohs in the background. I think we're getting oohs are just like, you know, it's a closed vowel. We're not too open, so we can just blend and we play a little bit more. We could play with dynamics with any vowel, but obviously ooh is a bit more closed, so we're a little bit more softer.
Here on earth I've found.
Yeah, can you hear that? Found. It kind of like relaxes right at the end.
For in this world I'm bound to ramble. I have no friends to help me now. He has no friends to help him now.
This tune is a heavy one. I'm loving that we're getting like the drums sound so cool in here as well. But like it's a bit more fuller now, the accompaniment around him, which is lovely, and it just makes it more effective when he does choose to kind of have that dip out and just be the vocals come forward on like this part.
Friends to help me now. He has no friends to help him now.
And then like it hits straight on. It just makes it so much more groovier, and it's more effective when it's getting louder and then that drops out. What's nice as well in this is that we can actually see when he's in this thick fold area for him, which is, you know, our chest voice, he is now parting down here when he's a bit more lower, like this beginning part of the line. And when the backing Geoffs come forward on friends, again, I know friends, fret, like when you say the word friends, it's going to be a bit more open and spread than, what's the first word? For, where we're naturally like this. Notice as well how as he ascends up, for, he keeps it like this. He's not going for, which would change the vowel. And also, if maybe he was a little bit higher in his register here, maybe opening it will allow him to maintain this thicker connection which he is on. But for where he is, he don't need to. He's kind of like for, and it seems like fine. He's not straining or anything, so that's absolutely fine. Great, it suits him, he feels great. We love a tense-free singer. But when the backing vocals have their he has no friends, they're again maintaining on this brighter feel because they want to contrast the lead vocals even more. The dark, thick fold, it's still thick fold here, but they're just lying a little bit more in a brighter spread position.
For in this world I'm bound to ramble. I have no friends to help me now. He has no friends
that lovely slide
to help him now.
Oh.
Whoa, it's fairly well, my true lover. Well, I never expect to see you again. Yeah.
Oh. Well, we felt that. That was like so subtly put in there because it's sometimes, this is, okay, words. I'm so sick of words. They're in my head. Get them out. Geoff, I feel like this is such a Geoff arrangement of voice play, or Geoff just arrangement, obviously, when he does his own things. When he gets that kind of like clash in with the BVs, he brings all the backing vocals together, and that's where we hear this kind of clash moment, this little bit of dissonance in his chord progression. Yeah, and it's wonderful, we hear it, but what's happening here is that the backing is still quite full, so we're not like hearing it, it's really subtly in there. Like sometimes when this section comes, I mean, we're only just over a minute in, guys. This is going to be a long video. Sometimes what Geoff tends to do, not saying that all the time, and obviously I haven't seen every single piece that he's ever done, but from what I am used to hearing is that he tends to drop the accompaniment so we can hear this kind of clash a bit more. Whereas now the accompaniments kind of stayed the same, but he's so good. I mean, instantly, we know we're going into this section. Whoa, because we can hear the blends. Everything's smooth. We can hear, we're like, oh, we're going into a signature Geoff blend. Whoa, it's fairly well, like, where are we? Where? So it sounds like we go into an E minor. So before we were kind of going from a B flat and E major, sorry. Now we're kind of hitting this G is there rather than this A flat. But now we're getting this. Then it goes actually up to the A. So we're kind of getting like an E. Is that an E sus4? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Dropping everything. But that's what's kind of clashing because we're used to hearing this nice E major chord. And now we're going.
It's fairly well, my old true lover. Well, I never expect to see you again. Yeah.
I don't know what noise that was. Whoa.
Well, I never expect to see you again.
Yeah. Nah. And then he has this nice throwaway yeah, which is just down here. And it's like,
For I'm bound around that northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon that train. Perhaps he'll die upon that train.
Nah. Where are we going here? Oh my goodness. It's like we get so used to this glorious. Geoff's got such great vocal fold closures, which means that he is, when he's singing, when he's using his voice, the vocal folds are vibrating nicely together and we're closing them each time, so they're not getting any breath through. So we're not getting, sometimes he does, but he genuinely goes for a full vocal fold closure throughout, which is beautiful. So when we hear this kind of area of his voice around where he speaks, this lower register, it seems so, it's just so nice and warm and just velvety. I keep using the word. Then when he even dips further and stays there, you're like, huh? Yeah, we get that G again, so the same sort of like, yeah, E minor.
Around that northern railroad, perhaps I'll nap on that train.
And then he actually goes up. Why do I even try? Train.
Perhaps I'll nap on that train. Perhaps he'll nap.
And then it slides down.
On that train.
Notice on train, they're actually all kind of like train, singing on the diphthong rather than train, because we've got an ain in there. So there's like two vowel sounds in the train. A diphthong, they're singing there. All the Geoffs are singing through the diphthong. So train, keeping it bright. Train. If you keep it open on air, that's a bit darker. Not as dark as R, but obviously they're going for a brighter feel. And I love that stop.
Now, take me to the water. Let me wash my sin away.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been traveling down this road, and how my soul has gone astray. I can feel it like a bullet, no matter where I tread. All my days I have been running from these ghosts within my head. You can.
This human, I want to hear his live so much. Oh, so good. I love that he's just able to go, like, we've heard him sing a song going all over his range, but yet each time it's just like, sir, what is going on? Amazing. Right, lots of lovely things. What's happening here as well? Before we were kind of having lovely trail offs of the voice where we kind of like da slide off. Whereas here he's being very precise with coming off of the of the phrases. So again, his vocal fold closure is very, very good. The strength of his vocal folds are very, very good. These are all things we know, but this is just proving to us that actually he's able to. It's not just habit and he's doing the same thing every time. He's keeping it interesting for himself, also us. It's wonderful. And also now he's up. He's a little bit higher than where he would naturally speak. He's still in a chest voice area. Da. So yeah, up on the B3 territory here now. So his upper chest voice here. So he is extending it a little bit. You know, it's still his chest voice. He's not gone through the first passage, but it's higher than where he naturally speaks. So it is kind of like an extension for him. So to be able to change the way he is doing his phrasing by coming off of things, one, it's unnatural because he doesn't really talk up here. Unless he's very excited. And two, it's just extra strength because you're working more together. So it's just wonderful.
Up on that train. Now, take me to the water. Let me wash my sin away.
Wait.
Oh, I've been traveling down this road, and how my soul has gone astray.
So up on that E. So it's still on the... Are we still at E major? But sol, he's keeping it quite small rather than sol because it might get too open. It might change the tone and quality a bit too much, and he wants to keep it kind of consistent like that. Sol, does he turn around?
Now, take me to the water. Let me wash my sin away. Oh, I've been traveling down this road, and how my soul has gone astray.
Okay, can't see it, sol, but anyway, I know he's singing it over the top anyway. But sol, he's keeping it quite small basically, which feels good. If it feels like it's a bit too tight for you, like, because that's on the top part of his chest voice there, we're about to hit his first passage here. If you are reaching that sol, if you already feel like you're reaching it, just try opening up a little bit more, right? Sol, just so we're getting a little bit more, not feeling as tense up there, but obviously it suits Geoff here and he feels and sounds great. I love the little guitar clips we're getting as well. I did watch a guitar clip over on, because obviously I saw his thumbnail, so I knew there was going to be guitar, and I saw there was a video on his Patreon talking about it, which was really interesting, but I won't give anything away if you want to go support and watch that.
And how my soul has gone astray, I can feel it like a bullet no matter where I tread. All my days I have been running from these ghosts within my head.
Go. Nice, so we get that G now, goes, and he's maintaining a thick sound, and now he is through his first passage, right? So he is really extending his chest voice here, but he's actually a chest dominant mix, because he's keeping on this oh vowel, goes.
I have been running from these ghosts within my head.
And also in running,
I can feel it like a bullet no matter where I tread. All my days I have been running from these ghosts.
Run. He likes to keep everything quite small. Running. Run. It sounds like it's got a bit of a northern accent on. Running. Ghost. Ghost. And again, he's keeping it quite closed here. Ghost inside. But there's not that much distance. Ghost inside. There's a little bit of a kind of cry and a whine to it. So he is softening up. He's not like, go. Like if we were keeping that small sound up there probably will be a little bit of strain if we were keeping it in that thick fold as well. So that's why he is indicating to me, and it sounds like it's a bit more of a chest dominant mix. Still chest dominant, still a belt, but he can be mixing whilst doing this, and it sounds great.
No matter where I tread, all my days I have been running from these ghosts within my head.
And I love in the dead on that run, descending, we get a little bit of some vocals drop out, so it's a little bit left, a little bit more empty of a feel, and then we get this lovely drop from Geoff. Please take it away.
I have been running from these ghosts within my head. You can bury me in some deep valley for many years where I may lay. Then you may learn to love another while I am sleeping in my grave. While he is sleeping in his grave.
Stopped right when it stopped. We'll listen to that again, but I was experiencing too much that I need to talk about. Oh, like now he's including his Geoff harmonies are underneath the lead. Oh, it's so good. I could cry.
For many years where
There's a slight vibrato there.
For many years where I may lay.
And there's a syncopated run. Ooh, hello.
Years where I may lay.
Oh, slide. And then that delayed on lay, and then they hold on to this lay on this open vowel. Beautiful. It's kind of breathy here. He's choosing to be a bit more like mysterious with the vocals, and especially because we're a bit more open. So ooze, we kind of earlier, it was still a little bit breathy, but we can hear it a bit more now because we're a bit more open on that A vowel. Oh, this is beautiful.
For many years where I may lay. Then you may learn to love another while I am sleeping in my grave. While he is sleeping.
Where is he here? Another E1. God, he suits this whole thing so well. Like, and now we're actually, before we had a bit more of like slow-mo with the guitar, now he was like singing with the guitar. It's nice.
Sleeping in my grave. While he is sleeping in his grave.
And that
Maybe your friends think I'm just a stranger. My face you'll never see no more of
my brain. Geoff, how are you? I feel so blessed to be on this planet with you. What? This is so good. I'm going to say it. I think this might be my favourite one. I know I say this quite a lot, but I think this is now here.
Many years where I'm
Like, you, sir, just teased us with that. Like, grave. We'd not had that before, like, da-da, but then he stopped it. And you're like, oh. And then...
His grave, maybe your friends think.
Maybe your friends. Like, he's changing it up again. Like, how many times can you change it up? And I love it.
Maybe your friends think I'm just a stranger. My face you'll never see no more of mine.
Nah. F sharp. Where are we now? Have I missed something? Oh, no. We're still on a E major, but we've got that 2 now. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, because we get that. Oh my gosh. I like as well on this Moor that we just had. Before we had that lovely ascending bell effect Moor, like the canon effect, which is quite a closed, pure Moor sound, vowel. And now on this Ma, when we're kind of doing that lovely growth into that, it's a bit more of an R feel. So we're a bit more open and it sounds a little bit more fuller rather than closed. Nice.
There is one promise that is given. I'll meet you on God's golden shore. He'll meet you on God's golden shore.
Oh, this is a nice jacket actually, you know? Wow. What does that mean? Where did he go? Where did he go? Who did he become? The questions I need answered. Okay, rewind because beautiful.
That is given. I'll meet you on God's golden shore. He'll meet you on God's golden shore.
Shore the Yeah, we definitely get da da shore. On that, he'll meet you on. Notice on is a bit more R vowel as well, which contrasts to Jeff's drop of that E down there, which is a bit more oo vowel. Oo vowel.
God's golden shore.
Stunning. So good. Loved it. Loved it.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching. I should mention that the train tracks I was walking down were not in use, so please don't go walking down any train tracks near you. Trains are big and strong and you are soft and squishy.
I am soft and squishy. Well, I know that was a very long video, but I just had a lot of things to say. I love what this man does with his voice, with his arrangements, with the blends. It's just an ever-growing treat for the ear, and I love it. Thank you very much for watching this reaction and analysis video. If you did enjoy it and learnt a thing or two along the way, please do consider checking me out over on Patreon and supporting me over there. Thank you so much to those of you there already. But otherwise, please do go ahead and click that subscribe button, the bell button, and the thumbs up button, and I will see you very soon for another video.